I'm Ava.
And I am Trudy.
I'm calling my girls, we gotta make a move just right this evening. We're not doing the left to right to please 'em. We gotta get it, but we gotta take it to the floor and move it. Follow me, girls, come where we rule. We'll take this night, leave 'em dreaming. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. So right, all the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Tarot Club. I'm Ava.
And I am Trudy. We are
Groovy.
We're here.
We're grooving to the groove.
Yeah,
Our
right.
Tarot Club.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome.
And we're reading for you. It is the month of August.
It is. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Half the year is gone. How did that happen?
Yeah, it's a good time to party with the tarot right now.
Yeah, party with the tarot. What we're going to do is we're going to teach you how to read the tarot, and we're going to start this with the major arcana. We have a 30-minute video on how to read the tarot. That is, to make it succinct for you and easy. So that's what we're going to do this month, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So stay tuned.
Next month, we'll have the minors, and then we'll have an entire deck for you to learn with. But that's our objective is, again, as we said last month, it's really important for you to become self-sufficient in this
right.
too.
That's right.
So to be able to use the tarot when you need it, you can of course use us when you're in a real quandary about things, but I use it on a daily basis often, you know, just to give me insight and wisdom and knowledge.
That's right.
And that's what the tarot is for. And by allowing you to have a means by which to learn it, you can have it in your pocket, ready to go anytime.
Tarot in your pocket.
Tarot in your
Okay.
pocket.
And with that said, I'm going to take off my glasses. Oops. Sorry about that. I'm not supposed to wear my glasses on camera. Okay, so here you are at the Tarot Club.
Yes.
Cut to Ava and Trudy dancing.
Close your
All right, so we're making magic over here as usual. We're going to do last month's recap for you, Pisces.
Oh gosh, last month. It was a wonderful month, actually. The devil within or the devil without. Your own devil, or perhaps you were living with a devil.
Right. And we have said in the past that Pisces is one of the more addictive signs of the lot. They're very deep, and because of that, sometimes they do self-medicate. So if that devil was you, you became very aware of that last month. But if that devil was without,
maybe it was somebody that was trying to overpower you, overcome you, control you, simply make you beholden to them.
right.
And it was a matter of showing them the way, because the challenge card was the 10 of Cups. And it was your challenge to show them the way to paradise.
And then at the end, you were the goddess, the
the
empress, the idealized woman.
So you
Someone saw you.
So you were
as,
pregnant with something.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yeah,
At
someone.
the-
Yeah,
Someone?
I always see the empress as the woman who is adored, put on a pedestal. You know, others see her as just, well, abundant, but also, I don't know, she's like Gaia. You know, she's Mother
Somebody
Earth,
recognized the beauty within you
right?
and without.
Whereas all things come from
So-
Mother Earth.
That didn't happen to me.
Yes, it did.
But I hope that it happened to you.
Oh, it did.
It did?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
People see you as the idealized woman sometimes.
So let's see what's up for you.
Let's see. Okay, so we're going to do a 4-card spread. And the first card, if you haven't been with us before, is the overall environment of the month.
How could you not be with us? my goodness. All right, so yes, where are we?
And the second card represents any challenges that you may face. Third card.
Third card is
Third
the
card.
Unexpected.
Unexpected.
That which you don't expect, but
That's right.
it's nice to have surprises.
That's
That's
right.
why it's our favorite card. I
And
love
then-
surprises.
Yes, the fourth card is the outcome of the month.
Yes, so let's see.
Well,
Shall we
and
even
then,
take more of a chance?
Yes.
Let's do this.
Well, wait.
Oh.
Big announcement, Pisces.
Oh, okay.
We're going to do a fifth card. This card will be a Major Arcana Council card. Please tune in mid-month.
So this
card.
is a,
yes.
we're going to let Spirit speak to you mid-month to help you on even more of an esoteric level to sort of weave together all the elements of the reading. By mid-month you should really feel what's going on during the month. And so we thought it would help you to have Spirit inject into the reading their perspective.
So check the mid-month playlist because we usually do shorts,
Yes.
but this time we'll do shorts and also mid-month council clips. Okay,
so
so
that's
check.
a new element, but it should be really, really, I think, uplifting.
It's a bonus.
Yeah, a bonus.
It's a bonus reading.
It's your spiritual bonus.
That's
All
right. Okay, and here we go. First
let's
card.
see. First card.
Right.
All right, Pisces.
Here we go.
Here we go. We'll go from that way to this way, all right?
Okay.
All right.
There you go. Pisces. All right. First card that comes up once again is the Devil. This card has been in this position for 2 months in a row now. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Well,
interesting.
I have something to say about this
All
card.
right, go
okay,
ahead.
for Pisces.
Yes, please.
Well, it's funny because
we're waiting with bated breath.
well, I'm always complaining about. I think that
You always say, don't give me the devil, and then I give myself the devil. You've done this to me.
2 months in a row.
No!
Oh my gosh. Well, again, let's talk a little bit about Pisces. And let's talk a little bit about the tendencies of Pisces because the Devil did come up. And we know that Pisces is a deeply spiritual card.
Yes.
Or spiritual sign, excuse me. It's very, very spiritual sign. Very deep ocean. Pisces people swim in a very deep ocean.
But in two different directions.
Some of them swim up here and some of them swim down here.
Some of us are bottom feeders, you're saying.
So,
Some of us.
so yeah, it could be not for you,
Oh,
but
heaven forbid.
I mean, she's a very balanced Pisces, let me tell you. But I have to say that,
Autocratic, in fact.
yes, she is. But this is, this is a card that is about whetting the appetite. It is. That which whets your appetite. And, controlling that impulse, which covers in the entire month.
Well,
Now, we could say it somebody
I
else
happen
around
to
you.
agree. I happen to agree. The entire society is in promotion of the devil, actually,
That's
if
true.
you think about it. Because everything is sold to you through your appetites, whatever they be sex, food, whatever it is, it's the vehicle through which they make you buy things.
That's right.
And so Pisces is a sign that is extremely sensitive and easily influenced.
Correct.
And so they are culturally influenced, even more than other signs. They go to a movie that has a certain sort of theme to it. Before you know, they are that.
Right.
They so
So they
incorporate it.
So they swim with the school.
They swim at the school easily, and it's very difficult for them to swim on their own.
Yeah.
So it's no wonder that the summer, when you're given a little bit more license even to enjoy yourself, that you fall victim to your own appetites. And it's just no wonder. Now, on the other hand, it could be that this devil is still in your midst as a force or a human being with whom you are clashing as far as your will is concerned, because it's a matter of will. Whose will is stronger? Whenever there's a power struggle, it's a struggle of the will. My will against your will.
It's very primal.
It's very primal. So you're dealing with this 2 months in a row, and it's interesting because for me, I've had people around me who are bedeviled and have come to me, I think, for counsel, help. They're reaching out one way or the other. They're reaching out to me. So I'm dealing with their issues in my world, you see. So it might be like that.
So it's kind of like a trap.
Yes, when it's well, you see they're chained. There's a couple underneath the devil who have chains around their neck. But if you notice symbolically, the chain is loose. In other words, all they'd have to do is take the chain off and throw it away. This isn't enslavement that's absolute. This is voluntary.
Yes, okay. So you're voluntarily crawling into a trap.
You're exactly
like a bear trap. Or
like a bear trap.
You see these traps all the time where people, they're trapping actually wild boar now.
Yeah, and what's the lure? The satiation of your appetites.
Right.
Sex,
right.
Drugs, whatever it may be.
Right.
That happens to be your particular, what's the expression? Let me think. It's you have as many masters as you do vices. You see that? Mm-hmm. In other words, every vice is your master. So the more vices you have, the more masters you have, and the less you are in control of yourself.
Wow, that's pretty handy.
Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking that this will come up a little later, but to me, this is all about watching out this month for things that might enslave you or trap you. And for some reason, I keep thinking of traps because I've seen them lately, and these pens that lure these wild boar into them, and the door closes and there you go. So watch out for that this month.
Right. It could just be like a shopping addiction.
In the end,
who has that?
Then the door closes. You're like, oh my gosh, what happened to all my money?
I have no room in my closet.
That's a problem too. That's another trap. Alrighty then.
All right.
Moving right along. Okay, let's move
what
to the second
could
card.
it be?
Yeah, and the tarot club. All the girls in the club are pulling the same card.
Holy smokes. It's death. It's the butterfly card. That's your challenge. Holy cow. Woohoo.
Alright. Okay.
Alright.
Well.
So that makes sense.
So, yeah.
It makes sense because...
And we should probably explain the death
Go ahead.
card.
You
of course we will,
if
you tune in at the very end, we're going to be explaining every single one of these because you're all major arcanas this month.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting. So that said, it's a major month. Let go and let God. Challenge position is total transformation, and it is in the upright, but letting go of that which is no longer of service to you. For a caterpillar, that would be his, extra 22 legs. For you, it could be the extra 22, pairs of shoes you have in your closet. But you really need to just not resist.
Or that demon in your closet,
Perhaps we were looking at the devil.
Yeah, whatever that may be.
The change is a-coming, let's just put it that way.
Yes, but it's your challenge to change. It's your challenge to be absolute. This is not just a minor transformation that we're talking about. This is letting go of the old completely. A complete severance of who you were, what you did, and how you thought. A whole new paradigm shift is your challenge. Small indeed. This is an incredibly intense challenge.
It's a cell shedding month.
Yes. Yes. Can you say that several times?
It's a cell shedding month. It's a month to shed your cells, which we all do. So, you know, it's like sloughing or pumiceing off the calluses. But
yes, like
consider your body in a giant callus, and you're gonna off the extra
like
dead
the
skin.
The skin, as we always say, that if the snake didn't shed its skin, it couldn't grow.
Right.
So it has to periodically shed its skin. And this August is your month to shed your skin. That old skin that no longer serves you, that keeps you confined and constricted like the devil.
Right.
Keeps you from growing as a human being.
You know, and another way of looking at that situation, let's say it's another metaphor, it's basically, you know, if you're acting like a 12-year-old girl, maybe it's time to shed that persona and, you know, grow.
Right,
grow up a little bit.
And you can grow up when you're 60.
Yeah, if you have the persona of a 30-year-old and you really are 55, you know.
Yes.
It's okay to let some things go, you know, such as belongings that you no longer need, which could include people, you know.
That's right.
Hairstyles.
They don't fit anymore.
Right. So your challenge is to just let go of the boxes in your closet, right?
What whatever that may be that's cluttering your life, let it go.
Yeah.
It's time for a major change. So let's see what could be unexpected. Now it's nothing.
Right.
Now the unexpected isn't even exciting.
Right. That's a pretty good card.
Right. Here we go. Oh my God.
Okay, so that's a really good card. Unexpectedly, there may be. I mean, there is a move.
Yeah.
And it is away from this, you know, this situation that's sort of gotten you feeling as if you're entrapped.
Right.
As if you know, you sort of like went after the cheese. Then you got, you know, snapped.
Got my tail.
Right. So what is the outcome?
I'm afraid to look.
But it's good.
Oh my God, look
there
at that.
It goes.
3 major arcana cards.
Yes, it's a good month for Pisces.
God.
Yeah, and this is a really good card. The High Priestess. And the High Priestess and the Empress ended last. Well, Empress we had last month, and this month we have the High Priestess, and both very spiritual, feminine, very feminine cards. But this is also, this is the card of. This card. I was just actually listening to Michael Sarian video. He's our man crush about the High Priestess. He actually talks about her for 3 hours.
It can be done.
Yes. And so he was saying that
it's just an incredible number of symbols in there, and hard to sum it up in a short amount of time.
Yeah, and she can mean so many things. But really what she means is, you know, complete and total understanding of it's almost like the Akashic records, the things that have been lost, the human, all the knowledge that was ever gained throughout the history of man, she has access to. And it's just like, to me, when I see this card, I always think of, you know, sort of a peek. You get a little peek.
Oh yeah.
Of the
veil
greater,
back a little bit.
Yeah, the greater reality, the greater sort of, you know, inner workings of the cosmos, and it's just, you know, going into the temple and looking behind the veil.
Looking behind the veil.
And, you know, getting that, just, you know, it's a very strong sort of like it's an oomph, right? Now I know this thing in the upright. It feels to me as if she's, you know, she's at the end, she is the life changer. You know, this sort of knowledge that really, really takes hold and makes this transformation actually take place.
Yes, you know, the High Priestess, just to put it succinctly, is revealing a secret. You know something to be true, but you don't quite have all the information about it.
Right, because you feel it already from the zeitgeist.
Right, you know,
it's out there.
You're being informed in a sort of a very ethereal way, you know, amorphous kind of information comes down to you. Well, at the end of the month, you get the information. You get the data. You get the raw information. You know. You suddenly know something you didn't, you were being informed about on an intuitive level, but at the end of the month, you know. And that helps you to execute the death card, that is to leave behind that which no longer serves you. So you get a piece of that data that helps you to clarify the situation for you.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe I listened too long to Michael Sarian because there's so many things that you could say about this card.
Yes.
But the one other thing that really came to mind, you know, he said this card is also a card of hygiene, which is kind of interesting because
Cleanliness.
Yeah.
Spiritual cleanliness.
Spiritual cleanliness. So, you know, coming into any situation with a clean, and the reason I bring that up is it's kind of the opposite of this one. Yeah,
the devil is about muddled thinking, muddled feelings, lack of clarity completely.
Right, right. And so this is like, you know, the clearing out, the cleaning of one's psyche, spiritual
exactly
aura.
What you're saying.
It just feels like you go from this to like even space clearing. Okay, so for some reason that comes up. You know, when you do go through this change, you know, there are ways that you can do that. Sage is one way. Feng shui, and you know, wherever you go, if you actually do move into a new home environment, it may be very important to declutter, use some sage, you know, just sort of reorganize your thinking so that you're living in a more spiritual, you know, to me, Piscean environment, soulful.
Soulful and with a sense of real spiritual peace and tranquility. So not with all the discord that comes with the devil. And yes, it's hygiene. You can say hygiene.
Hygiene, spiritual hygiene.
Spiritual hygiene. In other words, just the cleansing of the soul.
Like TV.
Like what?
I don't know why I think of TV, but I think like a spiritually hygienic household, you would have a rain on your TV. You know, things that come in from outside. Oh. You'd have control over, you know, you're living in an environment that's pure. You know.
I'm for the throw your TV out.
She is.
Throw that thing out.
Right, but this is a really heavy-duty month for Pisces.
That to me, the TV is the devil.
Yeah. Well, whatever your devil is, and it can very well be the TV.
Yes, and all that it tells you to do.
Yeah.
And it persuades you in very subtle and indirect ways to do things that are against your best interest.
Right.
So yes, like that.
Yeah. So anyway.
It's a really
good month. And you know, there's a lot of things that need to
it's a huge month.
Yeah, die more or less. Let these things die because otherwise you're going to be tripping over dead bodies. When we say that, we mean, you know, relationships. Let them go if they're not healthy.
Which is the hardest thing. It's probably the hardest addiction to let go of because you're really bound by your love for them, or whomever they may be.
Right.
And in fact, their imperfections is often what endear them to you. Strangely enough, a person's imperfections, you feel how charming, really, how that they aren't perfect here and that maybe there's something I can do to correct this.
Because I'm a Pisces, I can correct everything.
I can correct everything. I can help.
I feel it.
And while you're helping, you go down with them.
Yeah, right?
So anyway. That's what it is.
Yeah. So anyway, stay tuned actually mid-month again for the Council card, which is going to be really interesting for Pisces.
Oh gosh.
And then if you would like a reading, we would very much love to read for you, so stay tuned. And the next video we will explain how you can purchase a reading.
Yes.
And we thank you very much for tuning in.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Go to our website, virtualtarot.wordpress.com, click on Purchase a Reading, peruse the readings, and when you choose one, make the appropriate donation via our PayPal link, where you can see us in a cute little banner head.
That's right. And then, after that, you go and simply submit your question to us. And we design the reading exactly to your question. So it's all personal and very intimate.
What you can expect in return is a custom reading. These readings are like art.
They are art.
Each one is done individually, each spread is laid individually and customized for you. You can expect an audio file, an MP3 file. You will receive this via email.
Yeah.
So much fun because you can listen to it over and over.
Which is nice. So you can make reference to it whenever you need counsel. And so please come to Virtual Tarot and have a look. You'll be surprised.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't forget, forewarned
Is
forearmed. You want to
Hello, and welcome to Virtual Tarot's Learn to Read the Tarot video. The tarot is a sacred and ancient esoteric tool, which, with its many layers of symbols, brings about a better understanding of your situation, your life, and purpose. It can help illuminate any aspect of your life and even guide you onto your true path to enlightenment and reconnection with the divine. When you start to learn the tarot cards, it's best to get an overall feel for what each card means in a few simple words or with short sentences. By familiarizing yourself with each card's general meaning and intent, you can then eventually learn and explore each card's symbols more deeply. We begin with the 22 cards of the major arcana.
The Fool. Take a risk. Trust yourself. Follow a new path. Keep the faith. The Magician. Positive initiative. Creative inspiration. Concentration and getting it done. High Priestess. Listen to your gut. Hidden truth. Surrender to your art. Subconscious impulses. The Empress. Sensual expression. Pregnant with new possibilities. Nurturing yourself and those you love. The Emperor. Protect and provide. Setting rules. Drive and ambition. Leading with confidence. The Hierophant. Seeking counsel. Adopting a traditional value system. Exploring your heritage. The Lovers. Choice between the known and the unknown. Balancing the intellect with the heart. Who do you love and why? The Chariot. focusing your drive and your ambition, uniting mind, body, and spirit to succeed, following the straight and narrow road to your goal. Justice, fair and impartial assessment. Evaluate the consequences before you decide, accepting responsibility for the outcome. The Hermit. Who you are is really the question. Deep reflection on all aspects of the situation, turning your attention towards spiritual things. The Wheel of Fortune. A new stage emerges. Accept that all things change. Things may be out of your control for now. Good luck is in your future. Strength. Believe in yourself. Use honesty. Use honey and not vinegar to subdue your opponent. Face your fears and go for it. The Hanged Man. Step outside the box. Things are in limbo. Something of value may have to be sacrificed. Death. The close of an era. Shedding the old and growing into the new. A complete transformation is about to take place. Temperance. Taking the path between two extremes. Art is your salvation. Compelled by the chemistry of what you love. The Devil. Surrender to your passions. You have as many masters as you have vices. A power struggle. The Tower. Cataclysmic forces bring absolute change. The dam breaks and releases pent-up energy. What was built on a weak foundation suddenly falls. The Star. Faith and hope is restored. Helping others can heal you. Spirit guides you forward. The Moon. Caught in a web of illusions, your imagination runs away with you. Everything is not as it seems. The Sun. The light of a new understanding. Pure joy. Success at last. Say yes to life. Judgment. Clear judgment must be used. At the crossroad, which way will you go? Freedom will be the consequence of the right choice. An epiphany. The World. Accept the applause for a job well done. You have crossed the finish line. A new life. New goals. Great joy.
Watch this video over and over until you can look at the cards and recall what they mean without the help of this video guide. We at Virtual Tarot want to help you to understand the cards so that you can begin to awaken to the enormous spiritual potentials sleeping within you. Start with a 4-card spread after you learn the cards. And you can come to our video channel, Virtual Tarot, and learn our classic 4-card spread, which we use to forecast for all 12 astrological signs each month. Please go to our YouTube channel, Virtual Tarot, to learn our classic 4-card spread with Ava and Trudy. Enjoy.
This evening, we're not doing the left, do right, to please. We gotta get it, but we gotta take it to the floor and move it. Follow me, girls, come where we rule. We'll take this night, leave them dreaming. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night. heels and stomp down like you mean it. Rocking all the girls with the muscle in your chest and work it till you're sweating. Take it all back, don't let them have that. We be the girls' girl, trendsetting. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. Come on, stand up. Be the first one to hit the floor and stand up. Gotta make it hot, no one can touch ya. Stand up. Inhibitions will break this crowd down. Stand up. Put a drink down, come join this round. And all the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. I'm calling my girls, we gotta make a move just right this evening. We're not doing the left, do right, to please 'em. We gotta get it, but we gotta take it to the floor and move it. Follow me, girls, come where we rule. We'll take this night, leave 'em dreaming. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls just dress it on up and walk it out like you feel it. Loosen the curls by working those heels and stomp down like you mean it. Rocking all the girls with the muscle in your chest and work it till you're sweating. Take it all back, don't let them have that. We be the girls' girl, trendsetting. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. Come on, stand up. Be the first one to hit the floor and stand up. Gotta make it hot, no one can touch ya. Stand up. Inhibitions will break this crowd down. Stand up. Put a drink down, come join this round. And all the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right.